Hello! Welcome to Geoguessr, where we're playing Borders of the World again. Last time we had a blast. I got a pretty respectable score of 20,000. I did miss one round pretty spectacularly though, because I couldn't figure out that it was on the Congo River, right between Kinshasa and Brazzaville. But as I suspected, some of you guys actually went and found the location in the allotted time, and I'm honestly impressed. But I knew you could do it. Let's try and do that again. But maybe this time, I will be on that same wagon of clever people. Who knows? We're making this a challenge, of course, so you could play along by following the link down in the description. I'm going to give us only, let's say 3.5 minutes time, and we're not going to allow moving. I will copy this link to the video description, and let's just start the game. Aha, what do we have here? Straight off the bat. Over here I see a map of Finland. So, what kind of border is this? Is this a border? Is this yet another border out in a river? There's a little point on this map of Finland, but it's at the south of Finland where they don't have a border. That's just water. Maybe it's just Helsinki. It's probably just Helsinki. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, well, what does it say there? International border, maybe? Something in Finnish, maybe, perhaps? I can't even see what it says. So let's think about this. I'm playing the exact same map as last time, and last time we got the border between Sweden and Finland. So perhaps this time we're on the border between Finland and Russia, or maybe Finland and Norway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna discount the border between Finland and Sweden. Perhaps I shouldn't though, perhaps I shouldn't, because that border does have a river. Is there really no point over here? Maybe there is some kind of marking here. I guess let's go there first then, because that's kind of an indication. Okay, there might be something here. There might be something here. I don't know if it's really marked on here, if it's just like a dent or something in the board, but there is some water, so we can't totally discount that. I do see a little island out here though, which would fit, because there's an island right here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's spend this last minute, having guessed there, just looking for other places where it might be. I'm going to start by looking further up north. That might be a bad idea, because it looks like there are a bunch of mountains up here, which I don't see anywhere near where I am right now. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta hurry. Alright, that was the Norwegian border. Let's keep looking down the Russian border. You know what? I'm starting to feel like I might have found the place. About 10 seconds left. This is a long border. I don't see anywhere that could be more probable. So I think I'll just let the time run out and see. Oh yes, 12 meters. I guess I was closer to the water than I thought. But really, just guessing the correct bank here, like the correct place on this lake, is good enough for me. This is a weird shape that this lake takes. Maybe map data just isn't as good in Russia. But anyways, yeah, it was possible. Even if there wasn't much to indicate that I was right when I found it. I wasn't exactly sure when I found it. But alright, another Finland border down. These always seem to go down pretty well with me. So that's nice. Let's hope we get another Finland border, I guess. Or just see what the next round brings. Okay, well, straight off the bat, again, I see a pretty good hint. This is the flag of Bangladesh. And what is this? See, I don't actually know what this script is called, what this language is called. Might be Sanskrit, who knows what it is. But I know they speak multiple different languages in India. And I think they speak this one in India. What do we have over here? Is that a flag? I thought that might be a flag. It's not, but this over here is a flag. So there's the Indian flag. Have a feeling we might be on the Bangladesh-India border. Let's have a look all the way around. Well, there we have it. Bangladesh and India. The border between Bangladesh and India, though, is kind of a mess. So I don't know if it's gonna help that I know the countries and the compass directions, because just have a look. This is what the border looks like between Bangladesh and India. It's kind of a just shriveled mess. I don't know what's going on here. You can even find some enclaves like this. This is a piece of Bangladesh inside India. It's just not even connected to the rest of Bangladesh. Doesn't make sense. But it looks like we're in a town, or at least a pretty big road. And it looks like, for all it's worth, Bangladesh is to the east, and India is on the west, perhaps. Probably? Maybe. Yeah, Bangladesh is east, let's say that. And then India is to the west. So, here's a rather large crossing. Could it be here? Well, maybe. There's a little side road going south. Maybe if that's there, that could help. Yeah, no. Unless it's this, I guess the compass directions do make sense. By lining the compass up with the map, yeah, the road kind of goes in that same direction. It's not exactly east-west. I'm not entirely sold on it. That down there is a river border, though, so let's not look down there. It's kind of a town around this border. Need to be looking for that. So it could be this. This could be it. Uh-oh. No. Well, I'm glad I didn't click there, because no. I was on the right location in the first place. Wow, I have a tendency to just zoom straight into the... Well, okay, I didn't quite do that in the first round, but I've been lucky finding the right locations before pretty much anything else. Let's play the next round, see if this just keeps going well for me. Or if at some point something like this will happen. Okay, I haven't turned around yet, but right now, this looks like it's gonna be real hard. This looks like it might be one where I'll just have to go off of my gut feeling. These people look like they're from the Mediterranean area? Probably north of the Mediterranean. What do we have down here? A number plate with some interesting... Are these numbers? I don't think I recognize what these letters are. But also, is that blue over here? Is this an EU license plate? I'm not so sure I trust my own eyes on that. What's up here? This is another Bangladesh flag? I don't think so. Sparsely leafed trees that I associate a little bit with something like Turkey, maybe? Could this be like the Turkey to Georgia border? Is that crazy talk? These buildings could be Turkish. That, you know what? That seems it's a guess. Maybe it's too mountainous. Let's see. Okay, here's a little bit of a town here. Township looking south into Armenia from Georgia. And there are a few mountains scattered, yeah, but they're not super tall. Are these mountains tall? These mountains look quite, well, maybe not. Who knows? I'm not good at... Mountains are not very visibly, they're not very marked on this map, on the Geoguessr map, so honestly, I don't know. Is it the Georgia-Armenia border? Let's just let the timer run out and see. How bad is it? It's not super bad. You know, this is kind of like my Africa round last time. It's not super bad, but it's very far off. It's very far off. I got 2,000 points off of that, which I guess is fine. But the actual border was Lebanon and, what's this, Israel? Yes, Israel. From what I was given, I feel like that's a pretty qualified guess. I definitely could have been closer, but the general part of the world is there. And I was saying it looked Turkey. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that off. Let's go to the next round, see if it could go a little better than this. Oh no, this looks a little blurry as well. And dark. And looking around, it's not a lot here. Alright, well, I started out looking this direction. This direction has some signs. Looking Spanish. And then, when I just did my look around, I did see this. Transnica. So, Nicaragua is a country that comes to mind. That seems plausible, doesn't it? Let's zoom straight into Nicaragua. Let's see if I can do it. Nicaragua has two borders. One is to Costa Rica and the other is to Honduras. So which one are we at? Can we tell, just from looking around, can we tell if Nicaragua is to the south or to the north of us? That might be a big ask. Yeah, no. I'm sold on Nicaragua. I believe that. But I don't think I can really be sure which border it is unless I just find this exact spot. You know what? That might be what I have to try and do. Is there any business, anything that I can try and find, though? No, there's not. I can see some molehill mountains in the background. kind of tall mountains. Let's have a look at the two borders and see if one of them has mountains and the other one does not. How about this? I don't see anything, but it could just be that nothing is marked on the map. I'm going to change my guess to be there. Did this place have mountains? Okay, a few mountains. Okay, might be there. Might be there. Let's keep that. Let's keep that on our minds. While we look down here, no mountains. No mountains right here. This border crossing has no mountains. Wow, my internet really needs to step its game up. And here, no mountains. No mountains here. Okay, I mean, it might be a smaller crossing, but the more I'm looking around, I'm not seeing very many of the... I think this is a bigger crossing. There are some buildings here and everything. I feel like this is where we are, so let's zoom in. Let's just duty-free store. Sure, let's put us there. About there. Yeah, there. Yeah, no, I'm not going to move it. Let's see. Was it correct? Oh, no. Oh, no, it was not. Let's have another look at this border crossing that it actually was, because I did look at this, didn't I? There is a big building. It's not as square as it looked on the map. Maybe this is not the right the building that I was actually looking at. Even if someone told me this was it, I wouldn't be able to find anything really that confirms it to me. Like, no business was named in the location. I definitely felt like there would have been more mountains, but now that I squint, I guess I do see some small mountains, and the mountains were small at my location, so all is fair. I was just wrong, and that is allowed. Got the country though, or one of them. Let's play the next round and see. Ooh, this is a nice place. Looking European straight off the bat. Let's have a look around. It's interesting that this is supposed to be a border, but we seem to be in the middle of a town. What's this about now? La Salina? Yes, that's what it says. Salina. So it's something about salinity? The salty? I'm not so sure. What is the word for this family of languages? I guess italic is a word for that family of languages. I should just say italic. Looks italic, but that could still be a number of different countries. Then to the north, or northwest, we've got large old mountains. You know what I feel like this might be? I feel like this might be Monaco, because Monaco is just that. Monaco is a tiny country that is all town, all city, all of it. So that might be where we are. Looking at Monaco, we've got mountains to our north and northeast. Looking out over the houses out here, I don't see the sea, which would be a giveaway, but I could definitely imagine this being by the sea. We're kind of sloping down, and the sea would be down the hillside somewhere down here. I guess I'm going with this, and I've got a minute and a half to try and find, I guess, any road that matches this description. So what am I looking at here? The road is going south, east, and then it's going to turn to be further just straight south. And then to the north, it also turns to go further west. So what am I? Okay, from your position, we're looking at something that bends like this, I guess. Let's see if we can find that. Could be something like this, because the road might just bend straight back. So there's a tiny little bend here. That might be where I am. It's a stretch though. I'm aware. This might be... No, there's a church here. That's not it. That's not it. I feel like I'm in this side of the country though, for all that's worth. It's a small country. I'm actually going to feel a little bad if I don't get it. I'm like halfway through the country already. You know what? I feel pretty good about the place I just found. This border goes along a road and everything. Yeah, I found it. Let the timer run out. Didn't get to look through the whole country, but I did have a feeling I was in the western side of the country. And I was right at the right place. Nothing was marked, so again, it's a little hard to be sure. But it turned out to be just fine in the end. That was very fun. Fun getting a microstate. I've never been to Monaco. Wait, I've been there once in my entire Geoguessr career. I've never been to Monaco in real life, though. Yeah, no, this is not a country I see a lot of in Geoguessr. Very fun to get to visit it, especially during a video. I do really believe, as I've shown, I guess, that, yeah, these locations really do have the potential to be guessed, even if you're not entirely sure you've guessed it. Let's get a summary, and it's looking pretty fine. Did I beat my old score? Oh yes, I just about beat my old score of 20,300 something, because I'm up to 21,000 now. I guess maybe one day I'll do another video in this series and we'll see if I can get to 22,000. See if I can beat my score. I do look forward to seeing if you can beat this score, especially on Nicaragua and the Lebanon round, because unlike the Congo round last game, that Lebanon one, I don't feel like you would necessarily guess that after just thinking for long enough, because it was just not marked, and there was no clear indication of anything. I like that those locations are in the map, though. Not everything has to be super easy and guessable. Sometimes, you know, we do need those hard rounds so our scores can differ a little bit, right? Alright, hope you enjoyed. I've been talking for long enough now. This was just a quick little game of Geoguessr. Hope you had a fun time playing it. I certainly did. If you enjoyed this video, that's great. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.